Gibraltar has been on lockdown for over a month, and for all intents and purposes, this will remain the case for the time being. The new measures are seen as a slight relaxation of the restrictions, and the first baby step on the long path to a full release. This will be kept under review and revisited if there is an increase of confirmed cases over the coming weeks.
There is no off switch that can be pressed that will provide a safe and secure immediate return to normality as it was before the lockdown. In addition, the unlocking will require great amounts of sampling and testing.
Shops will reopen on Saturday. They'll only be able to reopen between 10 and 5:30 and will have to limit the number of customers in the shop. Hand sanitizers will need to be provided and queuing systems put in place which respect the rules of social distancing. Employees who are not working in the shop will still be considered for the Beat COVID measures.
So despite the unlocking of these areas, they will still be considered included for the purposes of the Beat COVID measures and will still be able to claim the minimum wage payment for employees that might remain inactive. And all the measures which we announced were in place to relieve all businesses for April will continue in place for May.
Estate agents will also be allowed to reopen, with similar restrictions in place. Hairdressers and beauticians will be allowed to serve clients by appointment only, with strict hygiene rules in place. Construction and ship repair companies will be able to reopen next week, with strict controls on access and operation, such as workers confined to construction sites during hours of work. Personal trainers will also be allowed to return to work as from Saturday, but they can only have sessions outdoors. And if they offer services to more than one client, these will have to be more than 2 meters apart. Gyms, though, will remain closed, with a further assessment on these to be carried out in the coming weeks. Bars, restaurants and nightclubs will remain closed, although they will continue to be allowed to operate a takeaway service. The Chief Minister told GBC he expects these to be among the last to reopen. Again, over the coming weeks, this will be reviewed if there is no climb in positive COVID-19 cases. There will be no change in the arrangements for education for now, but the first changes are expected to be made as from the 18th of May. The Chief Minister said as we start to ease the lockdown, we can start to crack a smile, but we cannot let down our guard yet. Social lockdown continues in place, and people are only to leave their homes if they need to visit one of the reopened places of business mentioned in the new measures.
Show your solidarity with our health workers and our law enforcement agencies by continuing to observe the law. We are still not stepping back from the declaration of a major incident. Command structures will continue in place for now. But further relaxations of the law will come, as long as we do not see spikes in the infection rate and our health authority being overwhelmed. For now, we must hold on for a little longer.
Fabian Picardo did, however, offer a light at the end of the tunnel, saying if things go well in the coming weeks, we will smile again.